Hey y'all, welcome back to Fort Lewis. Last weekend, I got all of my seeds planted. Stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'll get you an update. Welcome back to Fort Lewis. It is a cold and cloudy day here in Mount Vernon, so we are indoors getting our seedlings started for the spring. I have some contenders from last year that did a really good job that I'm going to be planting today, as well as several new fun varieties like this Dad Sunset tomato. It's supposed to be incredible. I've got peppers, eggplants, all kinds of things that I would like to be big enough to transplant as soon as the last chance of frost is over. I have hydrated my soil pellets and my grow trays are ready to go. So we're gonna plant a few of these together and then I'm gonna finish up. I've got 144 cells to fill and then we're gonna go see the grow table set up. So when I'm planting from seed, I like to see if there are any hints on the package as to how deep I should plant these. These are supposed to be 1/8 of an inch deep. So I'm just gonna use my little toothpick, make a hole in the center of my growing cell, and I put 2 seeds in each hole. I'm just gonna put some in a little container here. And to give myself the best chance of getting at least one of everything I want, I put 2 seeds in each cell, and I'm gonna do probably 3 cells with each tomato and each pepper variety so that I get some and maybe hopefully have enough to share. So 1/8 of an inch deep, I just drop a couple of seeds in the hole, lightly cover it, and it's done. And I'm just gonna keep going like that after every group that I plant. I've got a chart here and I'm going to be plotting what I've planted so that when everything starts popping up, I know what I have. That's Dad Sunset. Okay, we have everything planted up. 144 little pods have been seeded. So hopefully we see germination from about 80–85% of these. When I was using some of the seeds from last year, I doubled up on them just because the germination rate decreases a little bit every year. I've made myself a little grid. These toothpicks are my cheat sheet to kind of tell me where I am on the grid. Hopefully this keeps me organized. Every year I end up with plants I can't identify. So hopefully this year will be different. Our next step is to go to the grow table. I've got a little folding table set up. We're gonna put some heating pads on it, fill up our water reservoirs, and then turn on the grow lights. So let's go check it out. The grow table is all set. I have my heating mats on to help speed up the germination process and keep my peppers and tomatoes nice and warm. I simply need to put some water in the reservoir of these cells, and that will moisturize these plants from the bottom up. The roots will start pulling water from the bottom. And once they're watered, we're simply going to cover them lightly with this top. This is going to provide a nice little greenhouse effect, and hopefully we'll see signs of life in about 3 to 5 days. How green and beautiful does this all look? I have lots of heirloom peppers, tomatoes, basils, wormwood, all kinds of fun stuff coming up, anise and fennel and mammoth dill. A lot of these cells I planted multiple seeds in just because some of these were older seeds. I didn't know what the viability was. And so today what I'm gonna do is just clip some extras out. It's kind of sad to see them go, but I want just one strong, healthy pepper and tomato in each one of these little cells. So I'll just clip out a few. I'm gonna put them back on the heating pad under the grow lights. And by mid-February, early March, I should have some really beautiful stuff to go into the garden. At some point, we'll probably pot up. So take these little tiny cells and move into bigger pots before we transplant all the way outside. But that's a little ways down the road. I barely have true leaves on many of these. So anyways, very exciting. Can't wait. Look, baby artichoke just sprouted. All kinds of fun stuff. It's gonna be a good garden this year. Thank you for tuning in. We're super excited about the garden this year. Stay tuned, we'll keep you posted. You can click the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and reach out to me in the comments below. Let me know what you're doing. See you again real soon.